JRPG the game.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I mean,
are you winning?
Sorta.
Like, are you?
Well, he's angsty, and
what is it? Have amnesia. Something else. What else? Hair is absurd.
Yeah.
More absurd hair?
Yep.
Fights include a lot of standing around and staring at each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Followed by one person deciding to run forward and punch somebody and then run back to their friends.
Yeah. You know, combat.
Remember that part in Braveheart when they all played Red Rover?
Oh, yes, Red Rover.
The best part of the Battle of Pelennor Fields.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Red Rover, send Gandalf on over. So, I saw a video that I think was half satirical, but it still was about something real. He's like, I have a cousin who works for the zoo, and he gathers semen from the chimps. They call it winking. But then you're like, okay, these guys are. This is like some weird Tim and Eric sketch that never got released or some shit. Right? That's what you're thinking. You wouldn't say oh, I'm just winking, because you're either practicing or you're playing competitively at that level, right? So you'd either say, oh, I'm just gonna stay at home practicing winking, or you're gonna say, I'm going off to a winking tournament. Yes, I'm a competitive winker.
No. I'm saying, it's so I went winking. So I'm winking.
I'm glad to be the champ winker.
That's beautiful. No.
You know I'm just going to edit this down to be competitive winking and masturbating.
Do you think I have a problem with this?
We have it on record. Andre has no problem with masturbating chimps.
It's like fuel.
But yeah, there's one guy who's just talking about oh yeah, of course we're not making any money off this or anything. This is something we do. But yeah, it's it's watching it. You're like, I'm not sure if this is a parody of itself.
About the guy who develops Dwarf Fortress. Mm-hmm. Because that's just one guy.
Yeah.
Doing all that nonsense. And the article had a really weird way of the way it looked at it. Because the guy, Toady Wood, it looked at him in a weird way in that it's like what he's doing and the way he's going about it is kind of admirable, because he's like, oh, this is what I want to make, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all this stuff so he puts in all this work. He's really dedicated to it and all that jazz. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like but he's also kind of a loser. So it was a weird mix of admiration and patheticness.
Pathos.
There it is, World Championship 2. Now we're just going to watch the video.
On repeat over and over and over
again
for 2 hours.
2 hours of winking. Danger may become chapped.
Gotta switch to the right.
I can't. Not ambiwinkling. Ambiwinkling. I can't even think of a word that would make sense that could come out of a human mouth. Ambiwinkstress? Ambocularly gifted?
Ambocularly?
Yep. Like, you know, like ambidextrous, but ocular.
Yeah.
Ambocular. You know, the word.
Yeah, totally word.
Using competitive winking.
You're not to be confused with competitive tickling.
Nah, nothing to do with tiddlywinking.
Tickling while winking is highly discouraged.
Ooh, what if there was like a wink tournament where it's both competitive winking and competitive tiddlywinking? Ooh.
What about full contact winking? A good wink nudge nudge.
Nice.
I'm sure I can make something of this. I've got ammo.
How's your uncle?
Full contact winking is to normal winking as X-arm is to arm wrestling.
X-arm. Oh, geez, that was the silliest. That was one.
You
of
mean the
dumb-
best?
No, I don't. I don't mean the best.
You do, in your heart of hearts you do.
No, I don't.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Because you look at it and you see how ridiculous it is and it brings joy to your heart.
Well, there's that.
Its existence, if you touched its existence Marie Kondo style, it sparks joy in your life and you would have to keep it. You'd not throw it in the garbage.
I don't know about that, though.
You would. You'd watch it and you go, this is so ridiculous. It makes me just a little bit happy. I'm not this dumb.
Or it made me disgusted.
Yeah, but if you feel both of those, you still feel the joy.
I see.
Like, if you eat a gallon of ice cream, you'll be happy that you've eaten this ice cream, but you're going to feel terrible.
Yeah.
But you'd still rather have the ice cream than not have ice cream in the world.
Well, at that point, I don't have the ice cream because I ate it. I can't have the ice cream and eat it, too. There's a whole thing about this, Cliff.
That's about cake. It's completely different.
Cake is not ice cream.
What about ice cream cakes?
A bear is
What
not
about ice cream cake?
a cake is not ice cream, and an antelope is not a bear. Or a bear is not an antelope.
Yeah, both are true.
Both are true. Both statements are true. All three statements are true, I should say.
Yes.
Even ice cream cake, yes. That's because that's cake. That is ice cream shoved into cake.
I like how the whole caveat on that was that he had was that, well, if they were female lions. It was
Yeah.
But-
female lions.
Yeah, no.
No.
The reason why female lions are the ones that hunt is because male lions can beat them up, and they go, bitch, go get me a sandwich.
Yeah. Because female lions spend all their time hunting and caring for the cubs.
Yes.
Meanwhile, male lions spend all the time beating up other male lions.
Sleeping and also being the king at being the best at beating up lions.
Yeah.
Also attempting to beat up other lions.
Yes. The whole movie about it. It wasn't Nala that beat up Scar.
Nope. It was hyenas.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're the ones that made him into fertilizer, but
Right.
Yeah. Obviously.
there was a rule.
You need a female lion with a whole bunch of hyenas. They might have a chance against a bear. They can form up like Voltron. Each hyena straps onto a limb of the lioness.
4 blazing pseudopenis.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. You're saying that's not what they're doing?
I mean, technically, Simba did jump on Scar and do the same kind of sex role that he did on Nala at the. But
Yeah. Because if a younger male puts you in a position and goes, I'm gonna fuck you now, you're pretty much at his mercy.
Yeah.
He essentially told Scar he had a pretty mouth.
then throw him to the hyenas.
You have a pretty mouth, Uncle. I'm gonna knock you off this. Rock so you can eat by hyenas.
Yes.
That's basically Lion King.
Yeah.
We covered Lion King and World Championship winking.
Yep.
Yep.
I think we're done here.
Yep. You're actually supposed to start, right, Marty?
And if you don't start, we'll just keep going to other topics.
Yeah. We don't have to. We don't have to stop.
Okay. Well. How do we want to start?
Well, you start by going like so. You guys watched the episode of blah blah blah.
This is like one of the later episodes of the Dollop. It's like you know what to start.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so what happened during this apparent?
No. You have to set up the episode a little bit first.
I do.
Like you have to be like, so you watch the episode of Baywatch Nights.
June 71st, 1995.
Yeah.
Well, you just did it then.
I did it. You're supposed to do
Okay,
it.
so me and Marty have to describe the episode to you now.
Yeah, that's it.
Me and Marty have to figure out what this episode is about from my shitty notes.
Okay.
Because the one who remembers it is the one we're telling it to.
Okay, so I guess we're at Baywatch Nights episode 4 now. So what the fuck happened?
Good question.
That is a good question.
Because
it's been a while.
I saw this episode approximately 4 months ago.
Oh yeah, same.
I remember
been a while.
I remember like it was Christmas Eve because it probably was. Yeah, it starts. Chestnuts are pissing on an open fire. No, just kidding. So, since I don't remember this and I write shitty notes, I don't know what half these notes mean. But I do know the episode starts with the return of the beachfront tarot stand.
Yep.
Beachfront tarot stand is back in action. I don't remember what was going on with it. Was it at night? Or was the night that came right after this?
I don't think it was.
I think it was at night because I have no other nights or no other notes before the next line.
It could be day for night.
No. I thought maybe it was at night. I don't know.
Because they show a full moon.
Yes.
And as my note says, full moon. I want werewolves, damn it.
No, I thought the same thing.
This has, 26 episodes or some shit? 24? We're on episode 4. We're miles away from werewolves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're cruising.
The brisk pace of one episode per quarter.
Well, it was those first 3 were a breeze. This one was the ooh.
Yeah, the bad thing was this was way better than episode 3.
Oh yeah, no. This is hitting the stride, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I thought episode 2 was the great.
Maybe it was episode 2 that was terrible.
No, episode 2 was the bad one. That was the skating one.
Yeah, that was the skating one. Episode 3 was the silent witness.
Yeah.
With the swimmer guy that liked to drag people into
And episode 1 was the model.
Right.
Yes.
You're right. You're right. No, you're right.
Wow. It was hard for me to remember some of that. So episode 4, Deadly Visions. So yeah, because they're on the beach. She's doing the tarot, and Angie and Ellerby are like doing their best. Like we're gonna blend into the background.
Yeah. They're on a stakeout sort of thing. They're following somebody.
Yeah,
Their target.
and as I wrote, they are blending in the most garish standout clothes possible.
Yeah, it's true. Their clothes are ridiculous even for the time period of the show.
Yeah.
It's basically them. They're like sort of pretending to be like a couple on the beach while they watch this other couple on the beach. The other couple being a lady and a dude. The dude, however, is married, or at least has a girlfriend who isn't this.
There was multiple tarot sequences here.
There's multiple tarot scenes, but that's what's going on.
Yeah, I'm positive this isn't the day, but there was a little night transition thing that shows the moon. Because I wrote More tarot bullshit. Seriously, a lot of tarot. Another line later. And that Ellerby and Angie still look like assholes.
Yep. No, accurate. They do look like assholes.
That's that brings me through like 6 lines of my notes.
But yeah, there's
3 lines dedicated to tarot. I don't remember who all came through. There was the redhead, who was like Scottish or Irish. She was doing a bad accent to one of them.
Yes, she has the most ridiculous accent.
I don't remember.
So we'll just call it Skyrish.
Yeah, I have no idea. What
Yeah, she's from Skyrim.
I think she's. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, she's from Skyrim. Sure.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be Scottish.
I can't remember who else was involved in this. I remember her.
There was her.
There was a cavalcade of people who returned later in the episode. I don't remember any of them.
Most of them aren't important that much, though. It was just like, oh, he's a random guy. You have bad luck, etc., etc.
Yeah.
It's the lady who's important.
Yeah.
It's the redhead who's important.
Yeah. She's the one that what was her name?
The psychic lady?
Yeah.
Destiny.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah, it's Destiny.
Her name is Destiny.
Yeah. No, we covered that.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't remember her name. I know. I think you called her by something else, or just blonde lady, or whatever.
That psychic blonde lady.
Psychic blonde lady. Okay.
Yeah, but I think we picked it up in the middle of.
We picked it up in the last episode, I think.
It
was the one where
because it opened with the amusement park fight.
Yeah, with the amusement park fight.
The greatest opening scene of all time ever.
No, yeah, that is really an incredible opening scene.
Yeah.
For the show, I should say.
Yeah, for the show.
Relatively speaking.
I mean, I could honestly see the budget of the show, them being on a carousel, just each on a horse firing guns at each other.
It almost.
I'm gonna get you.
It almost got there, but
yeah,
not the case.
Yeah. So, and then there was the guy who pulled up, wasn't there? Yeah, and then they were on the beach watching the one guy who was with the chick,
who is one of his other girlfriends.
Yeah, there's a married guy on the beach.
Yeah, point is he's cheating. Yeah,
he's cheating, and so they're standing there being assholes, like watching this guy on the beach. I remember this now because I was like, "What's going on?" Yeah. So there's kind of two things going on a little bit, but they're supposed to be watching, like, taking pictures, and they do one of those bullshit things where they like throw like a frisbee or some shit over there.
They do some like fake out thing.
Yeah.
To try and plant a microphone next to them.
Yeah, and they run over. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. And they grab it and they throw the microphone under there and they're like, ugh. And then, as I said, they drop their cover at the tiniest whim.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they find a microphone. They go, hey, and then they just come like charging over, like guns blazing.
Not literally guns blazing, but effectively guns blazing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hypothetical guns blazing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of lead that, because, never know.
Yeah. Well, Hoff comes in a tiny bit more guns blazing in the situation, because I wrote that he comes in with the dirtiest sucker punch.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. The cover's blown, and they're like fighting with that guy.
Yeah.
And Hoff just comes in and just...
He's just like a running charger.
Yeah.
Like,
just lays him out.
Yeah.
Right? It's like that thing in Australia, the whole King's Blow bullshit, where they almost kill people.
What we're saying is he took the full round action to get that +2 on that attack roll.
Oh, yeah.
On this one.
Apparently he has levels in Rogue.
Yeah. There's definitely a sneak attack there.
Probably from the SEAL training.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I swear he just trained with SEALs.
There's a whole segment.
I'm not saying he didn't.
There's a whole segment. It's like they run on the beach with a log on their shoulder, and they just charge somebody from 20 feet away, sock them in the chin.
Yeah. No. It's entirely possible he just trained with SEALs.
Yeah.
SEALs well known to have rogue levels.
Yes. They were just painted blue, so they were Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Yep.
I don't remember what happens with the conclusion of this scene.
I know that somehow this bullshit spills over into Destiny's tarot reading.
Yeah.
Like, actually, yeah, the fight basically works its way up onto the little boardwalk or whatever.
Yeah, like the pier.
Promenade.
Yeah. That where Destiny's doing her tarot reading bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
and so this guy's being like just causing ruckus in front of him, then off does a sucker punch. At the same time, the redhead lady, like freaks out and like runs away. Is part of it.
Wasn't she like bump Destiny or something? Destiny gets or was it just the tarot that gave her the?
No, you're right. It's Destiny. While this fight is going on, Destiny gets like bunched around.
Jostled.
Yes, jostled is the word.
Yeah.
And she like bumps into the redheaded lady with the ridiculous accent, and she gets like a
Bumps
psychic
into the stone
premonition.
Okay.
Of bad news bears.
Psychic premonition. Has this been established before?
Well, she's supposedly a psychic.
Well, I know, but has she actually? I mean, she's done all the little funny tarot readings and stuff.
Well,
there
was the thing where she like exercised the phone in the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And identified hammers in a folder.
Uh-huh.
That's not like, oh, look, I have a premonition, though. That's like...
No.
Well, okay, Marty. Well, little spoiler: when the episode is called Deadly Visions might show up.
Also, this is Baywatch Nights, motherfucker. Where do you think you are?
No. I give nothing by the titles.
But yeah, no.
Deadly Vision.
Yeah, the episode was called Bad Blades. What was it about?
Bad guys on blades.
Yep.
Yeah, but Deadly Visions could be somebody looking at finding a murder
Silent
through one
witness.
of those little beach eye scope things, like little telescopes.
Well, guess what? No. Psychic powers.
Okay.
You have a psychic in the show, you gotta use it. She's Chekhov psychic.
Apparently
If
they were
you have a psychic in the first episode, you gotta use it in the fourth episode.
Right.
Yeah, they left that psychic on the table for a while. Okay.
So yeah, she has a premonition of badness, basically, for the redhead.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, oh, he's in trouble. And then they go on a tandem bike ride.
Who's on the tandem bike ride?
It's Destiny and Hoff.
Right. Yes.
Destiny and Hoff, and they just...
Yeah. The lady, the redhead lady, is like freaked out and runs away. She just
Yeah, she's like, oh my god.
And then they just went, follow that redhead and jumped
No.
on the bicycle.
No. This is
No.
this is much.
They're like, that was weird. They want to go on a tandem bike ride.
more or less. No.
But they didn't have that transition. It's just that scene ends, and then tandem bike ride time.
Yeah. She runs away. They're like, well, we have no idea where she is.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then
I don't know what that was about.
next scene, tandem bike ride.
Yeah. As you do.
As you do.
All right.
Yeah, and I can't remember what exactly sent them... turned this normal tandem bike ride into what I have described as the tandem bike ride of doom.
No. I know. It's because they're on the tandem bike ride, and so it's again tandem bike ride.
Yeah.
It's Destiny and the Hoff.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a great band.
Destiny and Hoff.
Destiny and the Hoff. Yes.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But anyway,
You get the two members of Destiny's Child
yeah.
and Hoff. You get them where the Berlin Wall was.
No, you're not wrong. That's pretty good.
You had them perform Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Ooh, I like it.
Right.
Anyway, unrelated to that, they're again tandem bike ride, but Destiny gets psychic premonitions again. They're like super bad.
Right.
They like take over her vision, so like
Yeah.
she can't see in front of her.
They just drive off a cliff.
So yeah, they basically they just like drive right off the side of the trail, fall over.
Yeah, it's on like, since everything is by the beach, because this is Baywatch Nights.
Right.
It's like there's like the, like the kind of off the trail is like kind of that dune embankment with like the grass and stuff.
Yeah. It goes
so-
right from like concrete to sand. Not a good transition.
Yeah,
Like,
so
tandem bike.
it doesn't really show how those two being on the bike transition into her being hanging and the Hoff rescuing her and where the bike goes exactly.
Yeah.
It's very vague. They're like, there's a bike accident.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just like, I can't see, ba, and then...
Bye. Just riding
Yep.
thing.
He basically goes crazy for a little bit.
Yeah. And, so, yeah, she tumbles off, and then they help her up. Hoff's like, oh, that was weird. What the fuck you doing?
Yeah. He doesn't know what's going on. She's confused as shit.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you take a bike ride.
Specifically, I should say the psychic vision she gets is of like he sees the redheaded lady from before, and she's like just staring out at the sea more or less, and it's like a camera like coming up behind her, and then she turns around and he's like like a killer vision.
Yeah, killer cam.
No, killer cam.
Killer cam's back.
Or birthday party.
Or birthday party.
Yeah.
No, definitely not birthday party.
Like, sneaks up on her with like a cake.
And then murders her.
Yeah, murders her with the cake.
I got you a present. Inside the cake, a gun. I think you'll like it. It's devil's food.
I got you a present. Lead.
So then it returns to the agency above Nights. And they're painting the wall Ecru. There's a whole thing about Ecru. It's a whole thing where everyone swears it's a vegetable.
Yep.
Except for one person, I can't remember who was the dissenter.
Yeah, I don't remember who.
But yeah.
This I don't know.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, they're painting the wall, and then again, excellent notes here. Everyone swears Ecru is a vegetable. Ellipses. Redhead to die for. Ellipses. That's a bummer, man. A real bummer. I don't know why I quoted the Lebowski there, but I did for a reason. For some reason, it reminded me of the dude. It was like some way that somebody said something.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it just reminded me of when he gets the toe. That's a bummer, man.
No, I got nothing for that one.
I totally have nothing. I didn't see this shit.
Yeah, we know. That's the point of the show, Marty.
And then my next note is, goddammit, repressed memory bike ride. So there's a poster of the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember there's the poster that they zoom in on.
Yeah, they're like wondering why she has why she's having a vision, because they find out like through the news that the redhead lady has been murdered.
Yeah, she was the wife of I don't remember.
She's somebody.
She's somebody.
I don't know who.
All these reports are running together. I'm like, no, that's the guy from the previous episode of Silent Witness.
Yeah, no. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly either. But she's somebody sort of important.
Yeah.
Somebody. But she was
the sister of the leader of the Stormcloaks. Whatever.
But the point is, she was murdered, and it's like the time lines up when Destiny had that vision and all that jazz.
Yep.
And of course, nobody believes that she's had a vision. They just think it's some like weird coincidence.
Yep.
And so they go on a ride. They find like a poster where that sort of matches up with what her vision was. So they figure that it's like just repressed memories, like she associated that with that, and so just sort of conflated the two in her head. That sort of deal.
And then I have beach spy subject almost kills Angie. And I don't remember exactly what happened there, but I remember the guy came back from the thing and confronted her somehow.
Yeah. The dude that they were spying on before they cheated.
Yeah.
He just he tried to run her over or something like that.
Yeah, I think he tried to run her over with a car. Something like that.
As you do.
Yeah. And then some point here, Destiny has another vision, and she gives the world's shittiest description of it, and Ellaby's like, I know that house. It's over here.
No. It is an astoundingly shitty description.
She's like, it's got walls.
Yeah, no. It is impressive how bad the description is. I don't remember it entirely. I just remember it was awful.
Like the thing with the stuff.
Pretty much.
She's like, it's got walls and a ceiling.
She literally describes a bridge that's next to it.
Yeah.
And not very well. Like, there's a bridge next to this house.
It goes over water.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of looks like the bridge. Now, you won't know this, but it kind of looks like the bridge that the guy who played Stifler, his house is next to in Role Models. It kind of looks like that kind of bridge.
Yeah.
I think it's just a bridge over like one of the little canals in Venice.
Yeah, it's a shitty little bridge.
Yeah. And she keeps having, like, they're like going there.
Well, yeah, they're like, well, there's something to this, so let's check it out.
Yeah, and I'm really not sure what this means. It says baby pooping face music video.
What?
That's what it says. I don't know why.
I don't remember this.
I was in a different place at Christmas time.
Clearly.
Are you sure? Did some other notes get mixed in there, or is that a commercial?
No, it's definitely because what happens? They get there, like, I don't remember, there was something going on, right? But they get there and they find the guy dead.
Yeah. They get there and it's already a murder scene to happen. So
Yeah,
as I recall, this sort of a first in some ways. Is like they actually come across a murder scene, like as it's happening, like not like
no, it's right after it happens.
yeah,
The
like
murderer's
right after.
gone, guy's dead.
Yeah.
And as I write specifically, no one wants to tell the wife when she walks in.
Yeah.
She walks in and they all do like,
So yeah, it's like and
she's like, who the fuck are you people? And they're like, oh, by the way, your husband's dead.
yeah,
We're strangers. Hi.
yeah, we're strangers. We were letting him by a second. We definitely didn't kill him. But it's like the. So yeah, the husband is dead. Like his son, as I recall, is like unconscious on the floor, and he describes that there's like some giant dude came in, murdered his dad, and then
Yeah, and Destiny
ran away.
describes that she was like inside the guy's like
killer-
point of view.
Kill his mind.
No, she was inside the
No. Bad.
because she describes choking me big time. I couldn't breathe. I remember she says that.
Yes.
That's in quotes.
Bad.
And then like she's describing the whole situation to Hoff, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I've heard of Russian empathics. This is a whole thing. This exists. This is fact."
Right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, they're slowly being won over to her, to what because she obviously believes this already. They're being skeptical at first. They're being won over to them. Like, well, I mean, there's something to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you don't want to alienate her too much because she's the only one who knows the filing system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
Otherwise, it's just hammers everywhere. Also, she's the only lead that they have in it at all. In any way, shape, or form.
And then I don't remember if this one was the one on the wall at the agency or not, but this is the first sighting of what I call the weirdo Von Creepy Paint. Or if it was one at the house.
I think it's at the house, actually.
Yeah.
It could be. But yeah, there's this... The point is, there's a creepy-ass painting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which kind of looks like in the same style as like the poster earlier, but it's like different looking.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly.
I'm not sure how to describe it entirely. It's basically a lot of abstract shapes, but also eyes and part of her face. Is basically the idea. It's creepy looking.
Yeah.
To say the least.
It's literally described as Weirdo Von Creepy Paint by me, so...
No, it's a creepy ass painting, 100%. I endorse Cliff's description 100%.
Yes. They have another discussion, which includes the line that tofu isn't a food, it's a fungus, which is wrong on multiple levels.
Technically fermented.
Yeah,
But
but fermented doesn't mean fungus.
Yeah, no.
Also, fungus can be food. So, yeah. Also, this is the first time that I took note that the guy who was previously described as the beach spy subject is hereby officially named by Ellerby and Angie as Ooh Baby, because like the chick said that, or he said that one time at the beach, and they just that's what they call him now, Zoo Baby. So they just spend the rest of the time calling him Ooh Baby.
Yeah.
Hoff acts as the shittiest mime ever.
Yeah. Yeah. This is where they go. This is where they all dress up. And
Yep. They immediately go to another weird, thing where they're back on the beach doing, oh look, I'm gonna blend in as a beach guy, and he's like doing shitty mime work, and then he says something.
Yeah, as I recall, it's Hoff's miming. LOB is doing caricature
Yep.
thing. I don't remember what E.G. Harmon's doing.
I don't remember. I do know that
She might be actually, like, being the lookout.
Balloon animals.
Sure. She might, I think she might actually, be like the lookout and be like actually looking for stuff,
yeah.
not just blending it.
And then Ellerby's doing the caricature thing, and I can't remember exactly how the chase scene starts.
Yeah.
But I know he immediately just like he's trying to, he just gets up and just runs off like.
Yep.
no explanation whatsoever.
Yep.
He just hauls ass out of there.
Yep.
And it turns into what I describe as a Benny Hill scene
Uh-huh.
with him chasing.
Chasing Ooh Baby, as I recall.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember this.
It should have Yakety Sax on.
Yeah, I think there was somebody that looked like her, so I wrote in jest, Crooked Hillary sighting. I think there was somebody talking that looked like her, and probably supposed to look like her. It was one of those things. Yeah. I don't remember how this chase scene concludes at all.
How did that go? I don't remember the chase scene much at all, to be honest.
Yeah, I just know it's Benny Hill-esque. If it's like somebody chasing, and then somebody chasing, and somebody chasing.
Yeah, it's not really important.
Yeah. Again, we don't remember shit from this episode.
No. It's been a bit too long to remember that sort of detail. That, as I recall, is utterly inconsequential.
Mm-hmm. There's another vision that Destiny has.
Yeah.
Sees in real time and hid. Ooh Baby's wife is banging another dude. Angie on the case. This time Destiny sees her because Destiny goes to this beach house.
Mm-hmm.
And then since Destiny's seeing the killer, and then she's seeing through the eyes of the killer. She's like, I see Angie. That's a problem because the killer sees her. Then she's in danger. So they're like, oh yeah, there's a gargoyle at this house. So fucking Ellerby's like, I know the house with the gargoyles.
Yeah, apparently, there's like a fountain with gargoyles. As I recall, and Ellerby knows this house.
Yeah, it's just like the house by the bridge. Ellerby knows all houses, and by the simple description of one landmark that may be associated with this house.
Yeah. It's like, really? It's just a fountain.
I mean, yeah, but it's a good skill to have as a cop.
No, it's a good... I'm not saying a bad thing about Ellerby. I'm just saying it's surprising.
It is. It's very surprising. The descriptions that...
Yeah, I think this whole...
Being able to take vague information and turn it into something real.
And I think this whole thing... Destiny's freaking out about these visions because she doesn't like having these visions.
Yeah,
she's witnessing murders. It's not fun.
Yeah, she's like, there's stuff in my head. I don't want to see it.
But they're like, we need you to have these visions. It's important. They're the only need we have.
Like Hoff's driving there with her in the passenger seat, doing the ghosty vision co-pilot maneuver.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember.
This time they've made it so that she's not driving, though, right? So.
There is by now I think there's the thing where they've revealed basically the killer to the audience, though not to the. I think that's happened by now.
Yeah. It's not written explicitly.
Yeah, and so the as I mentioned before, there's a creepy painting, and that's part of the painting in the agency too. So that same painting is in the agency, and that same painting was in that house where the dude was murdered. And she's never been there before, Destiny. So it's not her. She didn't do it. And also at the same time, they show an image of the killer. I'm just gonna say it to you right now. It's the killer, but they show of a dude painting, and he's painting a picture of that has Hoff, Ellerby, Angie, and Destiny in it, and they're all they're all standing.
I don't know why I didn't make note of this.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. I totally missed this scene.
No, they're they're all dressed as some weird thing. Like Hoff looks like a knight or something. Like,
Yeah, they're all members of Rhythm Nation.
yeah, sure. They're all members of Rhythm Nation. They're dressed as members of Rhythm Nation, but that's what this painting is.
Yeah.
And so he's painting this picture, and he's like finishing off Destiny. He's all like, yeah, I painted this picture, and then he stabs out the parts with Hoff with Hoff and Angie and Ellerby.
Yeah.
He stabs their faces out.
So he doesn't finish off Destiny.
He looks so it's just Destiny left in the picture, and three holes, and when the camera rotates to show his face, and it's the dude who was knocked unconscious, the son, in the first thing, at the first killer's house. Because the first in the killer's house, there's the dude who was knocked unconscious and said there was a big dude who strangled his dad or whatever. But that's the guy. That's the killer.
Yeah. There's a whole situation at this house where like Andy's sneaking around and then
Trying to look in windows.
yeah, trying to be all sneaky and trying to find out
Not doing
shit.
a good job.
Yeah, being terrible at her job, as everyone is on the show. And then she ends up like, I think by the time they get there, the killer has already.
It's like right next to each other.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact order, but
Pretty sure she gets got, she gets grabbed, and taken hostage.
Yep.
They pull up, and there's like the face off where he's like something about her.
Where he his whole thing is like that he's just super into Destiny, basically.
Yeah.
And so he just like everybody else needs to die, basically. I don't know why everybody else needs to die.
Yeah, it's not really explained. He's
just super into
it's
Destiny.
the underpants no plot.
I think if I remember right, I think it was something like he just wants to eliminate everybody else around Destiny so that it's just him.
Got it. You're paying too much attention to other people.
Yeah.
He wants to be the only Destiny.
By the way, he has had no real contact with Destiny at all.
Yeah. And so, then the standoff is resolved. I can't remember who triggered it. Who triggered?
Probably Ellerby.
That sounds right. Let's say Ellerby.
Because
Let's say Mo.
probably Ellerby, right?
Because I think Hoff was there.
Because Hoff and Destiny
they're confronting
him, and he's got Angie, so he can't do it.
Yeah. Why don't I say Angie? Just be weird. No, I was kidding. I'm pretty sure it's Ellerby. Then triggers the sprinkler, which is evident aimed right at his face.
Yeah. It's perfectly aligned to his face.
Yeah. So he just gets sprinklered in the face.
Drops the gun or
knife
or whatever. Probably gun.
Maybe knife. Who knows?
I don't know. Drops the gun.
Whack-a-mole mallet.
Yeah.
Bonk the bonk.
Pepper box. He drops the pepper box.
Yeah. Ye old blunderbuss.
Yeah.
That shoots knives out of it.
Yep. So he drops the weapon. There's a scramble for it.
Yeah.
And
followed by a slip and slide retrieval.
Yes, that is the thing. There's a strategically placed slip and slide for Hoff to slide down to grab the gun.
Yeah.
Great.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. The climax of this episode is a slip and slide maneuver.
Uh-huh.
Oh well. At least he didn't have to brace his arms on the top of the tent to get a good kill.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. My last note is somebody's watching me. I don't know why I wrote that.
No. I know why you wrote that. I know why you wrote that. It's because there's a whole thing where they sort of figured out the rules for what's going on with Destiny and the killer. Mm-hmm. Is that they've somehow become psychically linked with each other, so that they can see through each other's eyes, and they're just and along those lines, which is presumably why he's obsessed with her and all that jazz.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, dude gets taken away, all that stuff, and because Destiny also had a vision through the killer's eyes of that painting that she drew, which is why she drew it, I think initially, or something along those lines.
Yeah, they don't really explain the painting.
I don't remember, but the painting is also somehow connected to that psychic link, like they. Like she paints it for sort of no reason. She doesn't know why she paints it.
If I remember correctly, she's pretty disturbed by the fact.
Yeah,
that
she's like weirded out by it. She doesn't know why he painted it or why it looks like it does, but she just painted it because of weird psychic connection. And so he painted it too. And the thing is, so this is like a large part of the psychic link somehow. Mm-hmm. And like the eyes on the painting are suggested somewhat to be like another camera, so to speak, that the person can look through. So to like sever the psychic link, and so that he can't look through the creepy painting. She starts like painting over it like with white or whatever.
It's crew. It's a vegetable.
Yeah.
Got it.
He
turned him into a vegetable.
She starts painting over, but the episode ends with them like leaving the office, and she hasn't painted over the eyes yet on the thing. So it's just like a creepy shot of it zooming into the eyes of the painting. That it just like the rest of the painting is coming just so it's just the eyes peeking out.
And I remembered one thing that I forgot to mention, and it had nothing really to do with anything. But Hoff briefly talks to his kid in this episode.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he pretends to be a dad for a little bit.
I think didn't we like talk about that like in the previous?
Yeah,
we talked about that in the previous episode, and then it got brought up in this episode.
Yeah,
I remember that. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah, because they're like, he's got a kid. Like, he's got a kid. Like, there's a kid. Like, oh,
his kid named whatever the fuck. I don't
remember his kid's name.
I don't remember. It's a ridiculous name. Hody, I think.
Probably
something like that.
Or Ridiculon.
Hoder.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of episodes, it's a big ramp up in the supernatural aspect.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Grading this episode.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We have to do it relative to everything else. So.
Yeah. The problem is I don't remember what. I remember the first one we had is right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right.
First one is.
The second one was like absolute garbage.
Yeah,
like a 2 or something.
Yeah.
And the third one was pretty much the better of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it had a really good beginning.
The beginning
I think that was up into like 7.5 somewhere.
Yeah, beginning is like super intense, and the rest of the episode is okay.
Yeah.
For this.
This episode, I probably put it between the first and the third episode.
No, yeah, I agree.
We're probably looking at like a 6.75.
Yeah.
Our scale's already
Hey, 6.82. That's what.
Sure.
Yeah.
I gotta write this shit down because we're probably inconsistent. Hold on, let me write it to my note next to my note that says "baby boom face music." I'm sure to know what that means later. All right, I got it. I'm gonna do this like I'm gonna
see you just writing the notes when you're starting, going, "Ha, this will be so good when I bring this up."
Yeah, I don't.
Well,
I'm assuming that was the musical interlude for that episode.
I think it was probably also like a face that somebody was making.
Oh, definitely. I have the idea of why you would do it. I don't know why you did it. I'm sure it was like some sort. It was the musical interludes that they always fucking do. And then somebody made a weird face in it, like to look like baby poo poo.
Look at baby pooping.
Yeah. Somebody made a baby pooping face for the musical interlude. I know why you wrote it. I just don't know. I just don't know what caused it because I don't remember this at all.
All right.
That was completely erased from my memory compared to all that other stuff.
All right, hold on. I'm writing the scale out here so that this is officially logged as a 6.82.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's all official now.
Yeah. I've got like a little. I've got whole numbers.
Are you gonna make a little line graph?
No, I might make a spreadsheet later, but right now this is just where it lives.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Get that shit in Excel.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, so
Sounds like way too much work for whatever this is.
That's the point, Marty.
it's really not that much work either.
No, it's not that much work.
No, I know it isn't. It's
10
more-
seconds of work.
It's far more. It's far less work than it does for me to edit this.
Yes. I'll spend exactly 2 minutes figuring this out. You're going to spend how long trying to edit out ways that we can try to think of what baby poop face music video means? Oh. Let me see. Alright. So, and yeah, this one, as I previously stated in the previous episode, I remember mentioning this now, this was written by the same person who wrote the pilot. Deadly Vision was. So
Pretty good.
yeah. So far, Kimmer Ringwald's got an alright record.
Yeah. They know what this show's about.
Yeah, they're getting in there on this.
They're right in the center of that bullseye.
Yeah. So the next episode, we gotta play a little game.
Right.
Alright. From the title, it is called Just a Gigolo.
Just a gigolo?
Just a Gigolo.
Yeah, just a gigolo. I know 100% that Hoff has to go undercover as Gigolo. That's what I know.
Well, somebody has to go 100%.
It's Hoff. It's gonna be Hoff.
I don't know. Definitely somebody. One of the characters. I think it's going to be Sidekick Man. Has to be a gigolo.
Who's the Psychic Man?
Ellerby?
Sidekick. The Ellerby.
I thought he said Psychic Man.
No, not Psychic Man. No, Sidekick.
I was like, have Destiny and Ellerby become one?
Yeah, they did a fusion.
Yeah.
Are they
Ellerby.
Desterby? Or is it Ellerny? Alright. Andre wins.
Yeah.
Because, again, this is a little funny reading these because these are two characters that we do not refer to their names in universe ever.
No.
Because it's Mitch and Ryan go undercover as a gigolo and a wealthy widow to catch a gang of robbers. I just gotta say, if Angie Harmon's paying for it, she's getting better than Hoff. This is way off here. This is director and writers are newcomers, both. So not sure what to expect here. This episode aired right before Halloween. I don't know if that's going to play into it at all or not at all.
No,
Yeah.
the fifth one?
Yeah.
Probably not at all if it involves gigolos and it's Halloween.
Zombie Gigolo.
Trick or treat, motherfucker. So, yep. That's all we get so far on this. It was directed by Marty.
You?
Directed by Marty Posada Jr.
Definitely not me.
Your former name, I see.
Yeah.
After I went
We
into
have an
hiding.
excuse for not remembering. You wrote this shit. No, directed, sorry. This is a weird one because it's got a story by and a teleplay by on the writing. Yeah. So there's multiple passes over this. Somebody just wrote the basic story and somebody else had to turn it into dialogue, get it up to the level of Baywatch Nights.
I don't like it.
I don't like where this is coming
Also, the first 3 letters of this person's last name are ass. So I don't know if I trust the story by David Ass-I-L.
So that was the person in the arcades.
Teleplay by Len Jansen. Len Jansen shows up pretty frequently in some of the future written by. So this is kind of a yardstick a little bit to see what we're in for the rest of the season. Because it looks like some of the most prolific writers for the show are Kimmer Ringwald, Len Jansen, and the upcoming, what was his name? Oh, George Geiger. Yeah.
Any relation?
Those episodes get freaky.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just penis aliens everywhere.
I can't read the descriptions of future episodes to you guys. Sorry, it breaks the rules.
No, yeah, it does.
But they sound a little freakier. At least the first one does. So yeah, of those three are involved in quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the next 7, 8. 6 of the next 8, and then 9 of the next 10.
I'm just thinking Geiger as a TV show like screenwriter would be great.
Oh yeah, more than half the season has either Kimmer Ringwald, Len Jansen, or Geiger working on it. So this is a yardstick. This episode is kind of we know Kimmer. In Kimmer we trust so far.
Yeah.
This is a yardstick for Len Jansen. Now we can't hold it up too much to her if the story's off. We just have to evaluate the value of the teleplay. Because David Ass over here, he's the one who came up with the framework for this.
Right, yeah.
Well, that also means that it went through multiple layers, too,
yeah, well,
right?
This makes me a little nervous because he doesn't show up on any more credits in the first season.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's making me a little nervous.
Especially since, I mean, but the thing is when you have, like, a lot of these episodes that are like, here, we're going to do this next, and the person's, like, on cocaine and whatever, and it's like, oh, sure, whatever, nice, let's go. This went through multiple levels.
Well, maybe it's gonna be like maybe it's gonna be like a classic Twilight Zone situation, right? Where Rod Serling took the story and then adapted it for TV. Then usually he would just write it and pretend like he never saw the source story. Maybe it's one of those situations, right? Where she saw this work of art, this gleaming detective story. I was like, I must bring this story of gigolo detective work. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying she. It's Len, not like Jen. It's a dude. This dude. Maybe, I don't know how he identifies, man. I don't know. Pronoun used to be.
Did you just assume it's gender? Or gender, whatever.
Yeah, so you did it too. Fuck you. I don't know all these names.
Yeah, I don't care though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, 2 of these 3 names we're talking about, I don't know what a Kimmer is. Do you know what a Kimmer is?
I don't know what a Kipper is.
Yeah.
A Kipper?
Yeah, Kipper.
I go for Kipper.
Kipper? I don't even know her.
I assume woman only because her last name is Ringwald, and I'm picturing Molly Ringwald.
Also, Kimmer.
Yeah, but, like, again, that's assuming that the people who wrote this, English is their first language.
No.
They could be like Keimer or Kiemer. Could be some weird Swedish dude writing all these episodes.
Latvian.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kima Ringwald.
Yeah, so we're 5 episodes out. How many was it? 22. We're almost a quarter of the way there.
Almost the werewolves.
Almost a quarter of the way to werewolves.
A quarter of the way to werewolves. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, okay.
I'm going to shove this cupcake directly in. Shove the microphone into the cupcake and then eat it. The worst audio possible.
It's a new category for. It's combining ASMR and vor.
I think that should be the beginning of the podcast.
Oh God! I can't imagine like a worse combination. Really?
No, that's as bad as I can think about.